被插队不给曼卡巴拉布多奈孙弟丢的曼卡采访。新加坡无白走，10斤logo，阿明阿星八尾刀，袂爽来试看卖，阿明阿星行在在。红的天的红高高，放的山顶十八号，阿明阿星十八度，小日佚佗做八号，山顶一支红旗狗，小日佚佗无白走，嗷啊嗷放西狗，新加坡无白走，加坡波波叫，加坡囡仔死叫叫，有人要做加坡，干你老爸死加坡。
Alrighty. Hello and welcome everyone to ANZT13S round of 16 Mappool showcase. I'm Yellow and with me today is Yogurt Hose. How we doing?
Doing good. Doing good. Fresh off a
Keen to
gang
kick
poem.
things off?
Listen, been a while.
Yeah, good fun.
So our no more one for this week is going to be gang poem.
Yeah. Thought we'd mix things up a little bit. Test a little bit of the low AR. See, it's right there.
There it is.
Yeah, still a form. Oh, it's loading. Anyway, here's our
Alright,
number
let's
one,
get into it.
Neo aspect.
Yeah.
Yippee!
Yippee. Anyone that played tournaments in, say what, 20, I want to say 2021 ish?
19 onwards, I
19,
think. This was ranked in 19.
Yeah, they'll be well familiar with this.
Are we doing a year check on each map? We're doing a boomer check?
Maybe.
Yeah, fair play.
Maybe. Oh, is it? Is this pretty? Okay.
Yeah, this is, once again, we're committing to this really having a pure standard number one. Initially we did consider pivoting a bit. We had Enter Shikari Wall as our number one, and then we checked it at 190, and like the space triples were like way too hard at the ending. So we said, okay, let's go find something a little more basic.
Doesn't get much more basic to be honest, but hey, that's go 1-1, baby.
Yeah.
What
Pretty small
BPM was this
modifiers
originally?
now.
Was it 180?
180, we kicked it up to about 185, I believe. We made it a bit harder to make it fit within the SR constraints. Very simple, just lots of history names.
I can't.
This was one of the later picks we had in terms of adding picks in. Had the previous pick in for a while and we said, oh, this doesn't quite work, so we had to find something to swap it up with. Neo aspect ended up being what we came up with. I think this one should be pretty comfortable, even for players who might struggle a bit with 6.8. Just keeping a simple aim one slot. Allowing the players who have maybe got a tough break round one and still want the chance to compete round two in that loser bracket. Should be able to compete just perfectly fine.
I'll take anyone that bans no one into a lower seed is scared.
Good shout. 40 coming in with the replay for this one. Well, not beautiful 99.7 at the moment.
Thank you so much for doing a lot of these replays. Really feedback.
Yeah, 40 has very quickly become one of the MVP. Yeah, one of the MVP replays along with Onion Swamp.
Yeah.
too much to talk about with this one. So it just does what it does the whole time. Keeps
So
the
how
aim
much scores
intensive
is an SS?
the whole time. No clue. It changes from map to map depending on modifiers.
Oh, okay. What's it? Is it still sort of rough ballpark? Or is it?
Well, this one looks like it goes up to 500k. Because like if you equated this to what like a standard map, you'd be around 560k right now if you just double the value at the top of the screen.
Yeah.
A bit hard to track like a
Sounds about right. Oh,
yeah.
maybe a bit more.
Score weighting in Laser has been like one of the hardest things to track for us. It is accurate in terms of like who wins what picks at the very least, but like in terms of being intuitive, it's a little harder to like to keep track of without like as clear a guide. Because everyone knows on stable like, oh yeah, 1 million, that's an FC.
Yeah.
It's not quite as clear cut in Laser.
We had dead air in the commentary booth, but honestly, there's not much to say. It's just it's Neo aspect.
It's another one, baby.
Oh no!
Rough days. Just the job on the axle.
Yeah. That only
yeah,
happens
that's
to
something
us in chat.
That's messed up. That's something what, about 900k post conversion? Really quite a match.
I'd say 850. Is it exactly double, or is that just a...
I think it's exactly double, at least from this one.
Oh, okay.
Seems like it. Could be dropped a bit. I could see 850. Ooh, with aim 1 done, moving on to aim 2. You seen this one, Ben?
No, I haven't actually.
Oh, this is not the correct replay. We definitely have a better replay. Courtesy of 40. This was the replay we very explicitly said not to use because it wasn't as good as 40's, but I guess we're using this one.
Alright, we'll use it anyways. So shout out to
Thank you, the Topaz. Anyway, this is our precision map for the week. This is because we don't have any limitations on mods. This is our DT Hard Rock pick.
Radio.
Yes. Not quite. With true DT Hard Rock, this map would be OD11. We ended up editing it down to 10.5 just to make it a bit easier on accuracy. Once again, going with maps that are very AC intensive because just to sort of highlight how much more weighted or aggressively weighted accuracy is in Laser. Mentioned Mappool feedback earlier, but accuracy is split 50-50 between combo compared to stable, where it's about a 70-30 split. So accuracy matters a lot more in Laser.
Like,
Yeah,
OD 10.5, anyway. This is AR10.
Yes, it converts to AR10 flat. Should be, post-conversion should be AR10, OD 10.5. This is your first time seeing the map. What do you think?
I'm very bad at precision, so I have no idea.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like
this was, I believe this was one of the first maps you put in the pool. Pretty much playtester feedback from the Rip was, yeah, we like this map. It might be a little too hard to act though, so we ended up tuning it down from that 11 that it was initially. I had a really old score on this on D1 from about 2020. I was like, oh, I got 90% on this in 2020. It must be fine to act nowadays. But Scorpio 2 makes it a lot harder. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna see Topaz start to run it down like an absolute war criminal here.
Okay, well, let's not. You didn't know that we were going to use this replay. So,
We weren't supposed to use this replay. We've already had a much better replay.
It seems a bit unwarranted to play with this replay.
Oh, he'll take it in stride.
Hope so.
I think if you asked him, he would say this play is ass.
I probably would, but regardless, it wasn't meant to be used.
True. Initially it was because we've already ended up playing the map with OD11 before we ended up fixing the OD. He did get better act than this, but we needed a replay with the correct mod set so that when people get do their DA adjust, they don't get the A11 version instead of this one. Something to be careful for, there are a couple of fairly high PPM burst checks in here. They are all stacked, fortunately. Yeah.
I'll stop it. Oh.
Yeah.
He can't help it.
Easy.
That's just something he does.
Good effort, Topaz. Much appreciated. Someone had
Here
to
I
do
was
the
thinking,
replay.
oh, he dropped some act because the OD is released. Not to be.
No, not quite. Yeah. There's our aim 2. Replay courtesy of, once again, thank you very much to Topaz.
You Tony.
If only he was here to see it. Aim 3. Here we go. I believe this is another one you haven't seen.
No, I haven't seen it. So this is the free mod, right?
Yep, this is our free mod pick for the week. Anti-mod hidden in Hard Rock. Not, I believe this isn't quite AR8 6.5. I think this is high CS anti-mod with AR9 base. This is our high BPM density free mod pick. This is, comparing to last week, this is our Broken Moon rather than our Coca Order. Notably, this one's a bit lower BPM, but is much more heavily focused on rhythm checks with triples and whatnot. Probably actually one of the easier maps in the pool, but I think we ended up going on the harder side of 6.6 last week anyway, so it's probably a bit fair to go on the easier side of 6.8 for certain picks this week. If you're playing this on Hidden, it's lots of mixed flow aim and snap aim, along with density checks. If you're playing this on Hard Rock, it's sort of just pure doesn't have any tapping in it. So let's make maybe pull them up with slightly more burst checks in it. So we've got Days of Dash.
This is 250.
Yeah, yeah. This is sort of our antithesis to the DMB picks from the 10.3 DMB picks from qualifiers and round of 24. Instead of having that 10.3 in the tapping pool this week, we sort of just said, hey, it's probably a lot nicer for a lot of people if we just pull it in the aim slot, where people are sort of more used to it. You sort of see a DT1 and you're like, yeah, that's probably more aim than just tapping. So we ended up taking most of the tapping out of these picks and looking for a pick that had some burst in it, but was still very ostensibly an aim pick. This play will probably be worth a bit more PP than 271.
This is definitely the type of map that everyone's going to complain about being a speed map in our own.
Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Forty's certainly having no issue with it.
But he's good at the game, isn't he?
Somewhat. One could say that. You wanna do a PP prediction, man? How much do you think he gets for this?
Roughly. I'm gonna give it a solid.
I'm going 342. I don't think. Do you think he gets 400?
I think. Yeah.
Oh, you're a fan. Okay, my bad.
I'm a fan.
6.8 consistency, 98%.
I mean,
I think it's 99 maybe. I think it's gonna be like 350. I said 340, but I think that's way too low. I'm gonna say no, I'm gonna say 360. I'm locking on 360. It'll probably be 384.
I think I'm just being generous with the number because to me this map.
Yeah. Known 10.3 player Ben.
I mean, this should be worth like 700 if you ask me. But...
Up there with maps like Sakura Naruto.
Ooh, RTX is on my side, and that guy knows PP.
Oh no, am I about to get cooked? Oh my god, I'm
yeah.
getting cooked! I'm getting so cooked. Beautiful 414 from Vorty. Oh my days. My sincere apologies, I wasn't familiar with your game.
1 month of support to anyone that can guess the PP of the next replay exactly.
Oh my god.
This is an interesting one. This is the map I do know.
You have to not look at the PP value when the map starts. That's cheating.
Damn it.
Well, we got 2 guesses for 399, so...
Alright, we'll wait and see.
Look,
so,
Ben...
you may... This is kind of... This is a pretty old head map as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, this is a... Love's in 2020, but, you know, this is my name's German.
My name's Leek. Wicked.
And this is a map that's originally, I believe, about 160 or...
Yep.
155?
Usually 160-ish.
Yeah.
Roughly. Kicked it up to 180. We actually kicked up the CS as well. I do believe.
So this is going to be our quote-unquote no mod 2 in terms of flowing.
Yeah, this is how it's flowing. Check.
The map is really short, but it's really dense in its difficulty. We had to edit it down from CS5, I think, which was by default. Which seemed a bit,
initially CS5.
Bit odd.
Particularly because of the sort of slider stream sections that come in every so often that really can kill you on CS5.
Yeah.
I thought that might be a bit too mean, so we said, hey, CS4 sounds like a nice number, why don't we use that? Oh my god, the Topaz is here. He didn't see us. He wasn't here early enough, he should have seen him. He's here for his 2 score, man.
No.
Anyway, once again, Onion Swamp coming through the play. Not quite an FC on this one, but he is nailing these slider streams. Beautiful run.
Oh yeah. Very well won.
Oh my god, they got... Okay, Ben, we have the highest...
Congratulations, RTX.
Our stream viewers are compromised. They're going to cheat and look at the PP value. We have to be honest. I'm holding my hand over the screen so that I can not see Tapchu's PP value.
I'll be honest.
It'll come up any day now. My arm is getting really sore.
Alright, so I'll tap
Now I
2
have to
pick.
hide the chat, because the chat's gonna be dishonest. I'm
Nah,
gonna trust
don't
them.
never.
I'm gonna trust that they're nice people.
You have a mod, you can ban them. There you go. Okay, Tony ban anyone this level. This is our sort of maybe not quite a norm. Well, I guess it would be like a normal.
This is definitely a no 1-5 pick.
Yeah, this is gonna be a Fergus map. Even Forest was normal fives. Just where really unrelenting, just being a controller, just sort of semi-long streams of 220. Great
Had a
core.
slight BPM up. We wanted to add an extra 5-10 BPM on this, so we went from about 210 to 220. We actually didn't see us up on this one to 4.5 to make the aim aspect a bit more challenging. Should still be mostly just a true tapping test. Once again, I mean, this is a Fergus pick. You know what you're getting with these. You're getting those break courses.
Never played any tournament ever before. You'd probably be familiar with a Fergus break core 905.
If you've ever played a single gore ship map, you know what you're getting.
Oh, yeah, some
I just want
spam
once
here.
again coming through. I believe, did I just want for the entire tapping pool?
I don't know.
I believe here's our tapping slaves list.
Yeah.
Decorum. That's great.
You're telling me Delcorin did a tapping replay? What?
Is this the tapping 4? Because that would explain a lot. Yep, okay, you'll see that in a second, Ben. Don't worry about that. Okay. They think we're listening to the voices.
Maybe I am.
That's all good.
Alright, PB, where is it then?
What do you think? I mean, this one has to be pretty high, right? This has surely this is 400 now.
I'm gonna go say... Four... 460.
Come on, lock something in. I'm gonna be a little more on the cautious side because I've been enough this whole time, and because the axe a bit on the slightly lower side at 98. I'm gonna say 420.
A big reveal.
I'm so bad.
I'm
I'm so bad. I'm so bad.
I'm so good.
Hand back over the screen.
I'm so good, man.
We have to stay uninformed. Thank you, Onion, once again for the replay. Your work is not done yet because we are getting the tap 3. Oh my god, he went straight in. We didn't even get to see the PP value. Well played.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is how. Hey, you guys like speed, so we're gonna pull a really fast map.
Yeah, 260. This would be a DT3 if you get what?
This one's just like the sort of speed player wet dream where it's like just really high BPM bursts and pretty much nothing else. There's no aim in this one. This is just, hey, how good's your broad tapping?
They will always find a way to play that way.
Yeah, I saw like 1 or 2 kick sliders in there.
Tech, actually, never mind.
Well, this, okay, I'm gonna miss on this map, so this has to be like worth like 12 PP.
Yes. Give me 270, Steve.
270? I don't know how many more misses he gets, but I think this could be all. I think he could still pull out like a 330.
Again, if you ask me, this should be an 800.
Yeah, hardest skill set in the game. Tapping is impossible. That's why I have 3 pools on the team, none of which can tap.
None of which can tap above 190.
Oh, that's generous.
Oh, on a good day, I kind of do that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, our playtesting and replay team is actually just a playtesting and replay duo.
Yeah, it's actually Onion in a trench coat, and sometimes he like flips the trench coat around and there's another small Victorian child inside named Gordy.
There you go.
And then under that, there's an even more impoverished Victorian child named Bill Corin who we're about to see after this. Moving on.
Name Del Toro.
But yeah, this map's pretty merciless. Doesn't really stop at any point. You play through the intro, you know what you're getting for the next 3-ish minutes. EA-wise, I think... I'm pretty sure this was just an odd slight... actually, no, we had a fair bit of a ramp on this one. We actually went up to 1.63 instead of the traditional DT of 1.5. CS 3.7, I'm not sure if that's an... I think that's a nerf. I think it was CS4 base. Oh, this was CS 4.5 base, so we've actually pretty heavily nerfed the CS on this. 330.
Ooh,
It was close than
well
you.
done.
Close than
Well
you.
done, well done.
Anyway, here's the illustrious Delcorin tapping 4 replay. It must be so dense in speed and flow aim and all that.
I hear on a good day you can tap 200, so I'd watch yourself.
It's Galahad.
You just go ahead.
So instead of what the rest of the tapping pool had with very high BPM tapping intensive picks, we have the low BPM tapping pick. About 165 BPM. I forget how many... The changes we've made to this one pretty light. This is our only modded pick of the pool, I believe. Maybe besides the No. 5 pick. This is our hidden pick at CS4. We actually kicked up the air a bit to 9.5. I think besides that, this is pretty much just what you get from the base map.
Yeah, so this is a equivalent of a hidden 3 sort of low aimy ult.
Yep. Can I get a year check on this one, Ben? Is this another certified 2018 moment? We noticed in pooling that apparently every map I recommend is from 2018.
2019.
Oh, okay, we're a year ahead.
Early 2019. Yeah.
Okay, it was close. No, I remember emptying this around, like getting my friends to play this back in 2019. This map was good.
So this is the Force hidden pick.
Yep. There is no hard rock on this one. Although I certainly could see this being an interesting free pick. If you set the DS right.
Yeah, if you make a CS5 AR8.
AR8? I think this would murder you on AR8.
No, it depends how good you are.
I guess if you make it... oh, you mean like 6.5, like post-converting, right? Yeah, I can see it. Fortunately, Delcorin would not be able to play that, and would get instantly vaporized.
Oh,
but he can do this!
Don't underestimate the brother.
Doing pretty good here as well. This is a solid 98 point... Pushing up to 8. Solid
Yeah,
trust
this
the
is
screen pickers.
maybe easiest 220 for beginners.
Easiest 220? He's on an FC, sure this is a 220. I think this is like... 370.
You are coping, you think this is 370. I'll give you 320 at most.
The map's... Is this really
There's
only 6.3?
no way.
I think it's 370.
There is no way.
Oh my god, 6.7? Did she really?
Okay,
Oh my god,
you're
that's
not-
messed
no,
up. Oh,
Whoa.
See those? That's 370 PP right there.
I was, yeah, that was
I believe if you get to this section, you're pretty much clear. I don't think there's too much left in the map after this. Batman should be able to deliver it home with a nice, beautiful FC here.
I'm waiting.
I can't curse him because
Well,
the replay's already
Not
submitted. You
submitted
can't
earlier,
possibly
so-
miss here.
it's possible. It's possible.
I guess you could miss on those 130 if you're not careful. All clear. PP check. Well, I bet you feel stupid, don't you?
What? Oh, I gotta get on that.
Yeah, go farm it, man.
392.
Easy Romo I pack, man. Easy Romo I pack. Yep, we are now moving on to the control one.
Fantasy. God, this song is so good, man.
It's drug time.
It is drug time.
Yippee. This is our alternator pick of the week.
Oh, our DT.
Yeah. Not quite, no more aligned with DTO. This one is, we've ended up going with a second 10.3 pick in the pool. Certainly not biased in any way, shape, or form. Honestly, if you're confident with 10.3, this might be one of the easier maps in the pool. Oral cigarettes. Still a little track here. Pretty much just, hey, high BPM ult with some decent splashings of snap aim throughout.
No, there's no actual DA.
Nope, this is just true DT. There is no DA on this pick. Which is a departure for us because we are absolutely DA and we'll DA anything if we get the excuse to.
Might as well.
There it is! He said it!
You did say it.
What's the next bit? What does he say after that?
What, after drug?
Like, oh shit!
Oh, yeah, that's it.
There it is! Yeah! Thank you, oral cigarettes guy. Who? Okay, what you? Surely this one, like, this isn't 2018, right? This has to be after.
No, I'm gonna.
I think it's like 2020.
20. No, 20.
Fantasy, the oral. 2020. Okay, never mind. PvP prediction. I'm saying if 320 was too high earlier, I feel like 320 is more around base this time. Because no one gets like PvP from alternate maps, so.
Oh, I thought on the last one.
Yeah, but I know I could probably FC this, and any map I can FC is worth like 20 PvP. I'm gonna say 320.
I'll say 370.
Oh god, 370, you're a believer.
Yeah.
I should get on this. I should go farm if that's the case.
370 on the top.
37. I mean, I got jetpack races 377. I was like 93. Well, it was probably pretty heavily concentrated around that range at the bottom end.
There's a 1 million score.
Thank you, 40, once again.
325.
I'm not getting anything for this. We are not farming team. That's the control one. Moving on to the control two.
310, well done, RTX.
My brain needs a refresher. Did we run the free mod again in the... No, I believe this was...
No, this is a
hidden. This was hidden, right? Yeah, force mod hidden. Oh, it's another Delcroix replay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Goat is back.
So this is going to be our...
Hidden,
hidden...
This is our slide attack, right? Yeah.
This is slide attack.
You
This
know,
guy's
this is
spinning
the map
triangles.
people. Oh my
This is
god. Is that legal?
Well, this guy's spinning as fast as he can.
Oh.
This is the maximum Delcorin spin speed.
What did they do to him at birth for that to be the case?
Can't make racist jokes, can I?
Probably not. But like...
I'll refrain. Anyways, this is our control 2 thing. No control.
The Factual Remix. Also known as the Bioregion Stalker Remix. Depending on which part of the title you check.
This, by JGLF standards, is not music. But it is a pretty cool map. If you like sliders.
Once again, slightly DA'd up, I believe? This one was actually barely DA'd once again. 1.03, added about an extra 5 BPM to it. Went from 190 to 194, just to make these slider and sections a bit more intensive.
This is a really impressive back.
Yeah, I mean, this is a solid shred. It says it right there, man. Silver S. That means this has to be like 500 PP, right?
So this is just a pretty plain and simple slider intro. You can follow your sliders, if you can choose your ticks, if you can do whatever it takes.
To be fair, you can play this map pretty honest, right? Like, you don't have to choose the slide ticks if you can't.
No, probably not. You get, no, I mean, it looks like...
Delcor is playing most of these naturally.
Yeah,
Hence his beautiful 99.3, which I've been told by the source that it is all going shortly.
This is not a side read, mate. Please God, do not side read
No,
this.
do not side read this, especially the second half.
You will get jump scared harder than you've ever been jump scared.
Yeah, even that slight bit of DA we adjusted ends up making a lot of difference in these sliding sections here, where the fast sliders get just that bit extra in terms of speed, just to really keep you on your toes. Don't worry, you get a non-tech map later in the control pool, so keep your eyes peeled for that.
Oh, that's a spooky pattern at the very end right
These sliders are comparable to a certain Austrian former world leader.
I don't know what that means.
I think it was German fault, but good effort.
I also wouldn't call... well, okay, if I'm thinking of who I think he's thinking of...
Yeah.
I don't know if I call him a world leader.
Well, no, he was Austrian, but he was the world leader of Germany.
That's not the world. Anyways, on to Control 3.
Guys, it's Talent Shredder!
Yeah, guys, it's Talent Shredder. There's been another 3-mod pick.
We are not old. Trust me.
Alright, here's the real date check. Which you probably should know. Like,
Yeah, this is our free mod.
the good old days.
The true anti-mod free mod. We ended up adjusting the settings a bit to make sure that the hidden side of this is AR8 flat, and we did buff up the OD a bit, so there was AR8 OD8. I believe it's OD7 base. On the hard rock side, you're getting your nice 6. I think we actually nerfed the hard rock side to 6.3, but it wasn't too mean. Because I remember this was really mean when we had it on 6.5. Yep, this is free mod, so you can also play this on the hard rock side. Topo's did play it. His replay will be bundled in the pack. So if you really want to support the Topaz, download the mod pack and watch his replay. Or I believe he went AFK after the intro just to submit. But you know, he made an effort. But yeah, this map, probably the hardest in the pool. I would say this is the hardest map in the pool. Do you agree with that?
Really up there. Depends who you ask, I suppose. Definitely good feel.
I mean, look, Onion Swamp has been shredding on our hidden replays for the last couple of weeks, and even Big Dog here is having a bit of a struggle on this.
Yeah, so, I mean, even again, kind of tying back into, you know, holding your slider ticks just as much as the last one. Obviously, this being a 2012 map, so.
It'd be kind of good if
you
just get rid of all of the adjust tick rate.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
Unfortunately, no such luck.
Why didn't anyone else get a replay because this is hard?
Yeah, this was a really difficult map. Putting up a pretty good performance here regardless.
Yeah, nothing's fine. Who's just this? This is really mean.
Who do you think?
It's so old now.
Yeah, it tracks. It's in my DNA, man. What can I say?
Being old is in your DNA.
Probably. At this point. My account was made in 2016, man. It's over for me.
Ah, right. But this is like an old map being beat.
Yep.
This is like 1 degree of separation away from like 2009. Might as well be playing on the DS right now.
Take a little bit of Elite Beat Agents. Not quite, because I don't think there's anything a fraction as hard as this map on Elite Beat Agents, but... Thank you, Onion, for the replay. Thank you for doing your absolute best on this monster of a map. On to the Control 4, which is our non-tech pick. Oh, hey, how much PP? No, congrats on the 89 PP.
I'd say this. Well, yeah, you know what? Okay.
Welcome back, 5WC.
Say... Welcome back, Princess. I think... Well, I think anyone in the 5-digit scene, or the maybe sort of 5k plus thing, should be familiar with this. As a set.
We
did play this in 5-digit scene.
Wasn't this supposed to be CS 5.2?
Right, so just imagine this is CS 5.2.
It's not on the sheet. Maybe we just forgot. Maybe we just forgot to put CS 5.2 on the sheet. Oh. We'll fix that up later.
God bless you, Woody, for replaying our 5-star map.
That's great. That explains a lot more to me why he said, as long as you hit the cut stream in the intro, then it's kind of an free FC.
Yeah. Anyways, this is
It should be a Hard Rock Mech deck pick.
Yeah, it definitely leans more into sort of the alt side of tech, rather than the side of tech. A lot of rhythm, a lot of rhythm reading is in control.
Well, the good news is that it does have the OD and the AR correct. We just messed up on the CS slightly. Crying face.
Yeah, so this should be CS 5.2 as an ADT. But
Correctamundo.
sometimes we all make mistakes. This song's pretty good. I think our song selection this week has been pretty
Definitely a step up of the quals. I didn't mind last week's either, but I think we had a pretty strong crop this week.
Alright, so how much PP is this 5-star map?
This 5-star map? Probably about 240.
Generous. Very generous, I'd say.
No, I'll stick with 240.
180.
Alright, 180. He's a Debbie Downer.
I'm not a Debbie Downer, I'm just a realist. That's just how it is.
Your number 3, that's coming in the gimmick pool. Get the team for that. Hope your eyes can tank it.
You got number 3, it was Tantra.
Oh, yeah, true. Number 3, Contra. Unfortunately, I have to play by either A or 8 or 6.5. So, you know, see how that goes.
I find that some of the perfectly stacked thingy control bits can be a bit weird too. I can't really tell if that's just a new thing.
Anyway, that's the map, except not the
Well, it's not the
CS.
map. That's
It's close to the map. It's close.
yeah. All right, and now we're moving on to our gimmick.
Gimmick 1.
This
Didn't air, right?
also an old head map.
This is, in fact, a map that some of you might be familiar with if you played ANZT around Cycle 8, I think? This was one of our old number 4s. Yeah, if you were here around ANZT8, get game for this
Who would
one.
that even apply to? Yeah.
Me!
Yeah. Gonna be Axion, the recent act.
Yep.
But adjusted to the air rate.
Really committing to our stance of not wanting to give the reading players those generic hidden twos that you might see everywhere else.
There's nice bits of everything.
Yep.
Flow,
I mean, once again doing gondola for us.
To be fair, I can't play label, so I can't really
I think a lot of people have that sort of issue. It's something that definitely makes me curious.
I would have tried to get everything. I don't even know if it would have been better than. Yeah.
This is a pretty good replay.
This is very good.
You might have just gotten frame mobbed. I will say nothing.
So yeah, you got a bit of everything.
This map is ranked. It is not ranked at... actually, is it ranked? This might just be a really old graveyard map from like an old ranked. Okay, yeah, it is ranked. Not at AR8, I believe it's like 9.2, 9.2, something like that, base. 9.3, there we go. Huh? No, go ahead. Alright, so RTX, what was that line earlier? Can't wait for the depth number 3. You get depth and barrel roll, buddy. Oh, you're excited. Speaking of ANZT, I think this is a big...
by the way. Got some bangers.
Yeah, we heard people saying they wanted more laser slots, so we're giving you more laser slots. From what I've heard, I actually have heard people say that depth actually does sort of alleviate some of the issues with perception that you might have with barrel roll otherwise.
This is Beat Saber.
Yeah, this is kind of an insane replay from Onion, by the way. I tried this, I got absolutely wiped on this. I was going like 95
so
combo.
I guess I'll just be the best player that ever exists, because this is genuinely impossible for me.
He's just that guy, man. Yeah, worth noting that since we're still in fairly early stages, we're not going too crazy on it just yet.
This isn't too crazy?
Look, this is playable. I can load into this map and get a score that isn't a C rank. So to me, it's playable.
Oh, well, maybe you're a beast.
Maybe Onion's even more of a beast because he's pulling off a 99 FC right now. Like, oh my god. I'm just gonna let the play speak for itself, man. This is just something else.
Oh, you cannot be hitting the cuts in this. I'm curious if people can play. If people cannot play this, then we will take into account for the next week that Onion is the best player ever.
Yep.
We will completely disregard all of his pool feedback.
As one of the 2 people giving us pool feedback, that might be a hard sell, but we'll see how that goes.
I can death threaten Belcorin as well.
Yeah, okay. Go to his house. Oh my god, nice 217 PP. I think the next map is like not even 100 PP for FC. Because we're back to freeze frame. Welcome back.
Morty.
So contrary from last week's pick, where we ended up saying, hey, we're going to introduce you to freeze frame just by having a very slider-heavy map where you can sort of just take the time from pattern, from note to note, to sort of track where you're going on the next one. This one's much more pattern-heavy. You need to know where you're going pretty much from the start.
Oh, East Coast dancing on him.
Still in the introductory stage of freeze frame, I think. I think we're still playing pretty nice with the players here. Definitely learnable. I think this is probably easier to hack if you're confident in the map than last week's pick. But definitely has a higher barrier of entry.
At the reverse slider thing?
No, I think you guys put something into the laser channel, and then we didn't hear much about it. Doesn't affect this map much, fortunately, as long as you remember where the repeat slider patterns are, which most of them don't. Most of them are very obvious, and the ones that aren't obvious don't have any impact on gameplay.
Okay, well, we haven't actually explained what it is. If you notice that the sliders become reverse sliders pretty close to when you hit them, so it's basically.
Yes. You cannot see that repeat sliders are repeat sliders until the previous object has been hit.
Yeah.
The map is 3 minutes because it's very simple. As you can tell, this is about 3.5 stars, geometric aim, very low BPM, very low object density.
I would say it's a memory.
No, I wouldn't either. I think you can. I think if you're good at the game, you can just play this up. I think if you're a JGLF, you can just rip an FC on this.
Okay, well that's. I don't know if that's a fair comparison.
I think if you're a...
This is definitely either banned every match or first pick every match. That's just...
Yep. I mean, that's the same thing every freeze frame pick, to be fair. To be fair, some people might get motion sick on the barrel roll and say, hey, I guess we have to leave this open.
Yeah.
Anyway, 47SS right now. Phenomenal run from Big Dog here. I think I had about a 3-100 FC run on this, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll submit that one, and then I'll get my really cool replay submitted into the qualifiers, the pool showcase. And then Bonnie said, hey, here's a SS.
Yeah.
So my hopes were dashed quite quickly. Well played. Congrats on the 68 PP. Oh, we were so close. We were so close, man.
Yeah.
Not today. Yeah, thank you, Vorty, for another phenomenal replay.
Yeah.
And I believe that is our last main pool map. On to the tiebreaker. Owen Fraser's Captain 1. My go.
You go ahead and explain this one, because this is
Probably
your suggestion. I'm still a little bit salty that my TP didn't get accepted, but you know, that's just life.
What was your TP again, then?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've already forgotten, because like my opinions are the ones that matter, and I'm an egotistical. Sorry about that, man.
I'm just a lowly little intern in this pool game. This guy says, hey, go fetch me a hidden 2, and I'm like, yes sir, and I'll go search for a hidden 2.
Hey, I asked you to fetch me... I asked you also to fetch me the Control 2 this week, and the Gimmick 1. You're such a helpful individual. Anyway, consistency number 1. Captain 1, so you've got a nice little balance of aim and tapping here. Kick the BPM up a bit from, I think it was initially about 180. Yeah, now we're at about 200. Probably my favorite song pool. I know Ben isn't a fan of the animation too much, but I feel like this one's got really... I really like the instrumentation in this one. It's quite like those two.
Solid.
Annabelle's from Wormhole. You know Wormhole, Ben.
No, I know.
This is the
I know
Wormhole.
Annabelle. Snowplay got a picture of me.
What? That's messed up. Oh, well played, Snowplay. Oh my god, are you taking that, Ben? You even Delcorum play?
If I say what I want to say to Delcorin, then our stream will get banned. So
Oh my god.
I will contain myself now.
We can talk in flex later.
Certainly.
Oh, I would actually be so keen to see this on paper. This is probably one of my favorite maps of all time. I think Captain did such a good job on this. Can I get a boomer trick, Ben? I feel like this one's not 18. I feel like this one's 20 in my head.
19.
19, okay, that's
19.
fine. That's
Anyway,
fine.
19.
Okay, I'm saying it's not 18. It's not 18. It beats the allegations.
Submitted 18 if that means 18.
Yeah, no. I mean, do we call Code Crimson 2016?
Well, there's mentions.
Delete it.
I think there's a certain, you know, how do I say, charismatic element of taking these old maps and, you know, giving them a new twist, a new flavor with DA, right?
Yeah, exactly. And they'll give me a little mix that you might not see before. Spices up things from having the same sort of like 6.8. Start kind of like, hey guys, who wants? No, let me go into my tiebreaker.
You can search for a 6.2 map and then bump it up.
Yeah. If I go for my no more consistency folder, what's 6.8 map would I have been calling this week? 2.6. There we go. Who wants to play? Oh, you're Sumi Nation. Actually, that one would have been fun. We can keep that one around.
Is that an old map now?
Let's do that for next week. I mean, the Kirigiri one isn't. We also pulled it last cycle, so we can't use that.
Oh, I know. Just have a map.
Anyway, one final onion we play to send this off. Pretty sure this map is so tense at 200. I feel like you just constantly force like move from spot to spot.
This looks so consistent. Will there any break in this map? This looks so consistent.
There's some light, right? There's like a density break,
Whoa.
but there's no like big break in the map. Maybe like one. Dude, she's all fun. She's got her arms crossed. She's like,
Give a shit about her.
jacket flying shit. She's aura farming hard as fuck. That's gangsta.
Wait, I'm looking at. I'm watching OC.
Oh, okay. I'm watching
Okay.
OC too, just from a different perspective.
I don't know if you are watching OC.
I respect a good aura farm.
Doesn't
Anyway,
really
that's the
wish
pool.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Hope we don't kill you too hard this week. Looking forward to seeing you all play at the end of the week. I've been Yellow. With me is your host, Ben Osu.
Ben OC, yeah, that's it.
Ben Osu, the one and only. And we'll see you next time.
Peace.